All right, do we have everybody in here? Cast is ready. Sick. We're gonna be jumping right on in to our next ZvZ.
Yep.
ZvZ
all day, every day.
Yeah, how funny would it be if we just cast? Well, I guess it's. Well, I guess we will have a ZVP semifinals, but other than that, this is like reverse GSL.
No Terrans here. Actually, did any Terrans sign up?
I don't think there are any Terran players who signed up.
Yeah, Zil didn't sign up. Sifa didn't sign up. Hut didn't sign up. Runamok didn't sign up. But anyway, speaking of signing up, we are on Everdream for our next game, and we have spawning up here in the top right, the Red Zerg, currently teamless at the moment. Give it up for Nuks. A Scoon.
Making that big bucks.
Scun. And spawning in the bottom left, the Blue Zerg, the 14-time GPO champion, the Shark himself. Representing Downfall Gaming, this is Demi. Now,
Demi getting a plenty of championships.
Yaku, since we have got Demi in the game, we may see that one structure that we get excited about.
Oh, a depth printer. I like the way it goes brrr.
No, it's the mutilus printer that goes brrr.
Ah, that one ain't bad. Alright, we do see a little bit of what we've seen in the previous game here, but the main difference being that Nuks gonna be a little bit more defensive here than Vivid was.
Mm-hmm.
What do you go for? It was Hatch Pool Gas, I believe?
Yeah.
Could be wrong there.
Debbie did go pool first. Well, gas pool hatch.
Yeah.
But yeah, Demi's not going to use this for aggression. It seems like he's only got 2 lings being made, so it was just more defensive. He was probably watching that series against Vivid and was like, okay, he could probably like ling rush me here.
What I could. Yeah, it's definitely not a risk that you really want to take on such a short rush distance map like Everdream in a ZvZ where you know, your creep is now your opponent's creep.
Yep.
I don't think that's as a big deal as the other
things.
Maybe
my creep,
ZvZ, but
our creep.
You know, it is our creep. But my doomers. Alright, good scout coming out here from Demi. Doesn't know exactly what he's up against. Should just be feeling pretty good to stay home and macro up. Demi is going to be our first player today who is actually going for somewhat of an earlier Baneling nest.
Nuks did it against Vivid in game 1.
Oh, that he did. Man, that was like so long ago.
Yeah.
That's actually you remember that. Like,
but Nuks is getting his own Baneling nest, but he is going for that third base, which immediately gets cancelled.
Yeah, once he sees, oh, Demi, you got some links coming my way, buddy.
Yep.
Does not want to even tangle with that. Couple of Banelings, or just one Baneling being made from Demi. Nuks could be in a bit of trouble, but this is a good body block coming up here.
It's a good wall. The Baneling nest almost finished as
not
well.
Quite. These lings are getting such a good surface area on top of those queens, but it looks like the morphing Banelings might be enough to turn it. There it goes. And now Demi trying to cancel the other Banelings of Nuks. Not quite getting it, but he's feeling pretty content. He's shaved off the link count and he's gotten a queen as well. He's going back on home.
Looking to actually go for the counter attack from Nuks here. Is Demi, does he want to get his third base? No, he's just going straight to lair here, getting another gas. So looking to transition into that roach play here. No wall from Demi, just these 2 queens. And he's...
But the Banelings, man, they are, they're pretty scary. You do not want to pull a Mio if you're in this position right now.
That was almost a Mio. No, actually, no banelings from Nuks here out the front. He's just going pure Ling.
Yeah, it's a little bit odd, but if we do take into account that he is looking to transition into roaches, I'm guessing that Nuks just wants to use these Lings for not really pressure, but you know, a bit of a contain. Yeah. This does not want Demi to slip up and you lose all his workers or something.
Yep. And there it is. It's your favorite Zerg build. 2 base Muta.
The fast Hydra Hive, the Young build.
Jeez.
Or something along those lines.
2 base Muta. The best Broodboard build there ever was. I mean, to be fair, the best Broodboard build actually for ZvZ. It's 1 base Muta. But, you know. We can
dude, 1 base Muta, but like, you know, get another one.
Yeah. Alright, Demi's Ling is attacking this third. Roaches of Nuks is here. Saying is Nuks still doesn't know that this spy is on its way. He hasn't prepared, he's just getting more Lings here. So Roaches just gonna march across the map here. With Nuks just getting more and more Lings to help defend. Banelings are here to help clean up.
That was a pretty good connection there.
Oh, the wall
should get the block. Yeah, but in the end, Duswer should deter Demi quite a bit.
Here comes the Roaches.
All these
Banelings getting wasted onto the spine crawlers. And Demi's trying to defend. He's going to wait for these mutas. 8 mutas on the way here, but I feel like there may be just too many roaches here. More Lings as well getting made as Banelings that are morphing, getting pushed away here.
Now, if you're in Nuks' shoes right now, you gotta be thinking, what could you possibly want to hide? The answer is right in front of your face here, Nuks. The Mutalisks are now out. They are trying to set the Banelings, and they're doing a pretty dang good job of it. But 6 drones will still go down regardless. I'm not sure if it's in the best interest of Nuks to keep rallying units across the map, which is why he is not. That's gonna be focusing on getting spores up and droning.
But Nuks did a fair bit of damage there. Demi is ahead of workers, has got his third base up now as that poor Ling. Oh, the twitching circling the queen.
You know what it's like?
That's a Yaku curse,
You know what it's like? No, it's not a Yaku curse unless it's a building.
It's the buildings are also preventing the...
No, but the main thing is, because you can just move the unit, that it's not, that it's an NBD, yeah.
Okay.
Yaku curse is where you literally have to reposition all your buildings.
Oh, nice marker right here from Nuks, but too many Lings there, and will be forced to come back. Overlords are in trouble here from Nuks from these roving Mutalisks.
And they're actually just pouncing right on top of a lot of them. They do not care about queens.
Nope. Yeah, that's gonna be it, GG.
That was actually kind of a quick GG there. I mean, the writing was kind of on the wall, but you know, for a sec I believe that Nuks, you know, might have something up his sleeve. You know, just turtle up back at home. He did decent worker damage on the other side of the map, but yeah, I guess by then it was too late. Demi had already caught up, and yeah, Nuks could not rebuild his or not rebuild rather. Sorry, but you know, get ahead in terms of economy, or army for that matter.
Let's see what the second map here for Nuks is going to be. And I feel like if like Nuks decided to go not more into Lings but more into roaches, he would have had enough just to ignore the mutas and just keep on going.
Yeah, that's definitely one of those things that you really have to consider in ZvZ. Nuks might have been planning on using his gas for something else, but yeah, you really got to be decisive in that moment. And in the end, Nuks just didn't quite make the right decision there.
Alrighty, so it's going to be Golden Wall for our second map here.
Definitely an interesting map when it comes to ZvZ. There are a lot of different ways that this could play out. So we'll see. That could be like one goes for the gold, one goes for the southern base, one goes for the thingy or another. But you know, options.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are on to Golden Wall for our third game, and spawning here on the right-hand side of the map, the Red Zerg from the Philippines. Give it up for Nuks. And spawning in the left-hand side, the Blue Zerg, the 14-time GPO champion of the world, the Shark, Demi.
La Sharka, Espamilia, and whatnot. Alright, a little bit mirrored. Okay, we do see that it's not actually mirrored. Nuks going gasless this time. Could be going for that. I actually don't remember if that's 12 pool. But I don't think it was. It was just a bit of a defensive pool for us there. As he will be going to pool hatch gas. Definitely the more defensive of the ways that you can do it.
Yeah. But, you know...
So Demi... Yeah.
Yeah.
Demi definitely looking to make a couple of units early on. Go across the map.
Yeah, it's just the part where you proxy hatch at that lower third and just get your own workers. I've been trying to experiment with that, but I feel like that might be... It depends on where your opponents tend the overlords. It'd be awesome, but it depends on where your opponents tend the overlords.
Just do a power move, you know? Just get it there anyway, like, what are you gonna do about it? Well, I'm gonna send my units there, because now you were relying a bit on the element of surprise, but now it's gone, so I'm just gonna... What? What are you gonna do? What?
Mine's out. Ling rushes through the bottom half. I'm going to do that.
No, please don't.
No, mister. Please don't.
No. No, Mr. Demi.
No. No.
Mr. Demi, no.
Mr. Demi, no. But, okay, enough with our Family Guy impressions. It just seemed like both players going for that Ling speed. First Baneling Nest down by Nuks here. He's just poking and prodding.
Quite a bit later than Demi's, which could be a bit of an issue if Demi decides to press his advantage, but he is just macroing up for the time being.
But Nuks is getting a whole bunch of Lings here. As two Lings do slip into the...
Wait, is that a full... No, it wouldn't be a full wall.
No.
Well, it's not going for it anyway, so... It's
alright, Ling speed
good.
is done. Alright. So Nuks going for that gold base, whereas Demi did take that upper third.
It's really weird, right? The ways to do this, or the dynamic between the third base and the upper third. And then, of course, you always have the possibility of going for the lower third. But yeah, Nuks is... Suffice to say that Nuks is going to have an income advantage, but he's going to be able to... He's going to have to defend that, and it's also going to run out at a certain point. You may as well make use of it early on, though, is what I always say. Good snipes there by Demi. As he does have a couple of banelings of his own being morphed at home. And I was just chasing these Lings. Chasing them all the way down.
Yeah, that third base. But Queen is there to help defend.
Golden Town.
More Lings arriving here for Nuks. Demi trying to get around it, but the Queen will survive. Banelings are up, so the Spurge should be up and running in a couple of seconds.
And this is a bit of a weird thing about ZvZ, right? Where you just want to be sending units over, and it doesn't matter if you lose them. You want to be losing a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, you know, why not?
One lane going across the map.
If Nuks doesn't see this, okay. Does scout out the third base. I was a little bit worried because if Nuks did not see the third, he might have,
He did see it. He had an overlord there.
Look, sometimes the overlords, there's a bit of miscommunication with them. Cancels the lair again.
Yeah.
Nuks, what? It's got to be intentional at this point.
Yeah. I feel like it. Has Demi got his own lair, crew? Can we see?
I don't think so.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't started. So maybe he's trying to trick Demi to like, I'm teching faster than you. Ha 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 ha.
Shouldn't you just do it anyway? Like, I mean, if you have the ability, should you just tech faster? That's a connection. A little bit of Mio there. Not sure if Nuks will have enough now.
Oh, well, he is getting more roaches here. Oh no, that's Demi. Sorry, Demi is getting more roaches. Okay, that +1 is almost done. So, oof.
Yeah, when it's Lingbane and you're working on roaches, when it's roaches and you're working on Lingbane, it's a poetry.
And they could get this around, but Demi, with the defender's advantage,
definitely trying.
Yep.
Oh, but the flank from the Zerglings are getting prepared, or it could just be used as it's
run by
for that run by. And this is such a good thing for Nuks to do. The Banelings will
Demi
turn Nuks. Demi is just really, yeah, he's asserting himself. Like we talked about earlier in this game, there are some spine crawlers being popped up here, but Demi says, "You're trying to build spine crawlers against me? Me? I'll show you how it's actually done, like it was done last game." The Lings are here. They are starting to really chew through the mineral line, but GG is called.
Demi. Yeah.
Demi gonna be our second semifinalist in this Grand Platypus Open number 31. Although we do not have a semifinals ready as... No, actually we do. It's gonna be Beastar versus Go-Gurgi. Ha-ha!
The Battle of Hong Kong again.
ZvZ finals.
Oh, me and Micah got knocked out by Beastalk, so...
That is definitely something to look out for. I'm so glad we get the replay packs, Quirky. And you know who else can get the replay packs?
Who?
Why, you, the viewer, who I am speaking to directly right now in the first person, can also get those replay packs with a subscription as low as $2.99 to the Cranky Ducklings channel, or a Patreon at, I don't remember what the lowest one. Starting from $5 on Patreon. If you're liking the GPO right now and you're looking to support more of them, you know, make sure that these players get more in the prize pool. That's the way that you can contribute.